Outside of that, greetings and good day, YouTube. How are you doing today? This is going to be another short one, as you can see from the duration of the video, because it is swelteringly hot right now, 33 degrees Celsius slash 90 degrees Fahrenheit. Feels like, I think they say 37 degrees Celsius and 97 Fahrenheit. I mean, the problem is, though, that the winter has a the winter time has a tendency to be mild, yeah, but there are some winters which are bitter cold. Like, it's so cold you can hear the walls kind of crack a little bit. They're not actually cracking, but because of the temperature, the way it's doing, it's actually shifting the wall ever so slightly. So what it does is it makes a sound. The wall itself is not cracking, but it is shrinking because of I think it's shrinking because of the heat, cold. It is nice though. Creaking walls. Yeah, that's better terminology to use. Anyways, I don't know what we're gonna be doing in Starbound today. I might be running around aimlessly because I'm gonna be basically drinking my beer. Mm. I don't know if you've all seen, but I've got a crew. And I'm pretty sure I can get a larger amount of people for the crew. I also desire to make this ship look a lot better, but I'm not going to do that right now. I'm also going to, like, as I've been doing this, I realize I need to make it a bit longer. I'm probably going to leave the beds like this. Maybe. I might make the adjustments. We'll see. I'm not really worried about that right now. So first things first, where am I? Ah, I'm on a moon. That's right. I went there to get some fuel. I also was on this volcanic planet in order to get bees, drones, and queens and stuff like that, because there are certain planets where you can only find certain types of creatures. I'm not going to do anything like that today. I'm probably going to go to the main base and organize that. But like I said, this is going to be a shorter one today because it's going to be hard to remain entertaining for a while. Speaking of bees, let's teleport to the bees. But yeah, today, not much to discuss other than what was it? Friday, we played a little bit of Oblivion. Saturday was Arena Breakout. Sunday was Jurassic World 2, or Jurassic World Evolution 2, I should say. And today is going to be Starbound. The yesterday's stream and today's stream are extra short because it's hot as fuck. Like, even without my light on, my webcam off, my air running, and my room vented properly, like my little office space vented properly, I still sweating ridiculously. So to show you my bees, right, we've got crystal wing drones and exquisite drones and orchid drones, and somewhere there should also be a couple of other, yeah, over here we've got some other stuff here. These right here, the loam zippers, which I should probably actually scan and start messing with. And we have the leaf cutters. Mind you, I went through and I looked at what I'm, like, just keeping a handful of each queens. I think we need some, where are they? We also have the rhyme wing stuff set up. For us, it was like, what was it? How long ago were we getting the rain? Because we got a lot of rain, what, last week? Anyways, my my whole goal with the bees is to get each and every single one of these hives, which we need about 35 in total, just for each individual type of queen. If we wanted to go as far as to also include the subtypes in this, it'd get a little bit ridiculous. Anyways, what is that? 12. So 36 right there. How many different bees were there? I'd have to look at whatever. It doesn't really matter because we're going to start from the bottom and go up top. So let me scan these while I'm talking about what all I have planned next. Oh, I'm doing that way too fast. Anyways, produces at night. It's nighttime right now. Let's get our thing set up. Where is it? Not the titanium frame. It's... yeah, dense alloy might be one of them that I want to get in every one of those hives. There could be other ones I might have to focus on trying to go for, but these two setups are okay for the general thing. I need to have a setup for queen production. Yeah, advanced frames. Advanced frames for sure, because of the queen breed rate. At least in the beginning. Just because of the fact that I want to make sure we have a good setup. Now, which one of these is better? Yeah, I figured. Put the queen up here. Veil flush. That's a veil flush. I don't think it really matters what you go for. Like, I think they all produce the same thing. But one of my goals might be to get at least one queen of each type. But I doubt that'll be a thing that I actually go for. Okay, so we've got drone production going on for the loam zippers. Hopefully we'll get some queens. Put that there for the time being, and we're good to go. So, like I was saying earlier, not really much to go over regarding Oblivion and all that. Arena Breakout, I've been having a blast with. Also, my fucking thing is open. I need to get a relocator. Whatever. It's not that big of a deal, but it's still annoying to me. Why? You know why these are open like that? Because my crew members opened that up and didn't do anything with it. The farm, I don't think I showed off. Because I've actually improved that. Did I improve that a little bit, or did I do that all on stream? I might have done that all on stream. Whatever. I love how the farm is so ridiculous. My game literally starts to lag when I'm over here. It's absolutely hilarious to me. Also, I've got an improvement on my person right now in this bag. If you see the item magnet level 2, from 15 blocks away, things will be attracted to me. Kind of awesome. Also, I'm going to get rid of all of these alien fruits because I don't necessarily need them right yet. I mean, it's nice to have them, don't get me wrong. But I could use the alien fruit, like, all I'm going to do with them is can them. Right? Get some canned alien fruits. But yeah, there's a lot of testing I need to do still with this game. And as long as it runs like this for at least an hour and a half, I'll continue to play it on stream on Mondays. If it starts, like, in the next 20 minutes, starts to get ridiculously stutter-steppery, I'm going to have to figure out a different game to play on Mondays. I have a couple I could choose from. like, easily choose from. One of which is a game that's going to be getting an update relatively soon, Terraria. Worst case scenario, I could switch to Terraria easily enough. Do I have water? I do. Do I have cans? I do. Oh shit, all of the potatoes and corn are stuck over there still. That sucks. Anyways. Hope you like alien fruit, because we got 251 cans of it. Mind you, it might be a better thing to do to use these cans of fruit. I'm not gonna, it's hard for me to sell it because of the tungsten. No, this is not like Fallout Shelter. This is similar to a game called Terraria, with elements of, like, No Man's Sky. As in, there are several different planets we could travel to that have different biomes and different creatures and different things like that. There's a bunch of different NPC species and stuff like that we could work with. I have a bunch of mods. Do I actually have the... Is this... Okay, hold on. Is this right? Yeah. I have Starbound Season 1 outdated YouTube blog thing collection, right? And that's, like, what mods I'm using currently. I think I need to update the list a little bit. No, I don't. The list updates automatically because it links to the collection. And the collection gets updated automatically when I update it. Because I've added a couple of mods recently to allow it to run a little bit smoother. I primarily play this game more off-stream. Like, I make more progress with it off-stream. On-stream, what I pretty much do is this. I do stuff that takes, like, literally just non-busy work, where I have to be canning alien fruits or something like that for a ridiculous amount of time, because it allows me to let stuff go on in the background while I can bullshit to everybody about whatever plans I have for the foreseeable future, potentially, right? Because, like, on Friday, the plan is to play more Starbound. We're also going to be finishing up with this month's sponsorship game. I'm going to look into the next one, and on Friday we're probably going to go for Oblivion into the sponsorship game. And then Saturday would be probably more Oblivion. Canning alien fruit is a weird euphemism. I mean, if it were a euphemism at all, I'm literally canning alien fruit. Like, if it were a euphemism, that'd be a fancy euphemism, but that's what I'm literally doing. Anyway, oh no, I know. I was being a smartass in response. Gotcha. You take care and have yourself a good one. Get yourself that good rest, and until next time, Double Donger, take care and have yourself a good one. But yeah, I've got, like, a sheen of sweat on me right now, and still, my fan's blowing, and it's ridiculous how hot it is right now. Like, insane. Mind you, I know there are other people that might be used to it, but hey, guess what's funny about those people? They're probably not in Ohio right now. As someone who normally this is like not record-breaking temperatures. What's our record-breaking temperatures? Hold up. What are our temp records? Record high 113 near Gallipolis. I think I said that wrong. On July 21st, 1934, and the record low was 39, negative 39 degrees Fahrenheit. That's 45 degrees Celsius for the record high and negative 39.4 degrees Celsius for the record low. In Milligan on February 10th, 1899. So, yeah. That's kind of interesting. But at the same time, it's fucking 14 degrees off, or not 14 degrees off. It feels 14 degrees off because of the feels temperature. The actual temperature is not that. I hate how they do that. I really do. It's like, motherfucker, if you ask me what temperature it is and it says it feels like 100 degrees, I'm going to tell you it's 100 degrees. I don't care what the thermometer says. My body is fucking hot. And in this sense, I'm talking about the literal, not the metaphorical. Even though I'm a quote-unquote sexy bitch. Oh, man. What a fucking hell of a day. See, the other reason this stream's going to be a short one, or shorter, I should say, it might go longer than an hour, but a half hour by most, is because I've had a long day. Right? Because trying to explain to the individuals we were working for today that one of the reasons why it says it's so hot in the building is because you have these massive windows that allow the way the sun rises, it literally rises and the sun shines right into the window, and that front room has no coverage at all, so it extremely, like, it heats up that area. You need to get blinds to help the temperature. For one thing. For another, close the fucking back door, man. I don't know what it is about restaurants, but opening the fucking door isn't actually gonna cool you down. For anyone that works in restaurant business, if you ever hear this, keep in mind, it might feel like you're getting cold, but all you're doing is having all that cool air get sucked out of the building. So you might as well not even run your air conditioning if you're going to open a window or door. Well, it'll be cold, but it's a waste because it's not being contained, man. You got to contain the fucking shit as best as you can. Otherwise, it's a waste. And lowering the temperature on a thermometer does not, like, doesn't actually lower the temperature the way people think it does, right? So, if you ever lower the temperature to 60 degrees, you fucked up. And the reason I'm saying you fucked up is because there is no way, like, maybe there are certain places that could get it down to 60 degrees if you put it down to 60 degrees. But more than likely, what's going to happen is the machine's going to run and run and run, trying to get as cold as it possibly can, where it's unable to do so. What's going to happen is a block of ice is going to form, and then it's not going to work at all, because it's going to be covering the ventilation flow. Sorry about the HVAC rant. But it is so frustrating to tell people what to do, and then they look at you and basically go, no. It's like, then why did you let me waste my breath? Metaphorically, of course. The one thing I dislike about this is how you have to use tungsten for the cans. But at least there's a way to stockpile food. Mind you, the alien fruits that I'm stockpiling are kind of the easiest things to get a hold of because of the way that the tree saplings work. So, anyone got any plans for this week? I myself have a couple things lined up. Got some family visitation planned, as well as probably playing a lot of that Arena Breakout game. Probably gonna play some more Starbound too. Saturday? Yeah, I'm probably gonna focus primarily on Oblivion, especially considering how short the streams might be, especially if it's this hot. Sunday, we might do Mechanicus on Sunday to make up for the fact that I'm probably not going to do Mechanicus today. Monday will probably be more Starbound because it seems like it's going to be running smooth enough for me to do the generalized outdated YouTube blog thing that I like to do. Then again, you can already tell it's starting to get a little bit stutter-steppy right now, so maybe I will switch to Terraria. But I'll only switch to Terraria when the update is out. Because they're doing a... what's the name of the game? Pokemon with guns. What the fuck is it called? Pal World. Jeez. Pal World. They're doing a Terraria Pal World update. And I think Pal World's also getting a Terraria, like, they're getting a similar update as well. But it's I don't know. It's one of those things I gotta think about because the stutter stepping could become a non-issue in the near future. Like, I'm talking deal with it for a couple more Mondays, and then you won't have to deal with it again because I'll probably be able to upgrade a couple things on my PC. That'll make it run a lot smoother. Especially considering we go by the farm and we get FPS drop that is so harsh that it looks like a miniature slideshow. Actually, since we have so much chow, we'll put all that in the thing with the what is it called? Son of a bitch. The chicken coop feeder thing. Chicken feeder. It's literally just called a chicken feeder. What the hell was that sound supposed to be? Growth sound? I need to make something that'll harvest from the animals. Because I'm okay with rapidly pressing E, but the frustration comes when it open closes those things like that. Jeez. Yeah, if anything was up here, it's already disappeared. Damn. Damn shame. Oh well, let's get the essence. And the top product. Oop. Whoops. trying to think if there are any other plans I have aside from Oblivion for the, like, the main focus for the somewhat foreseeable future. And not really, in all honesty. I've been enjoying it. We're getting closer and closer to, like, alright, I'm ready to focus on the main story for Oblivion. We're not there yet, but we are very close to getting to that point where I'm going to be like, alright, I'm ready to finish up Oblivion. I'll probably get there a lot sooner when we get into the next month. Mind you, like I said, I'm going to play it until I get to that point where I'm like, alright, I'm ready to focus on the main story, then I'm going to do that. But I do want to try and go through, like, the Fighters Guild, and I want to go through the main side quests before I go through the main quests. Yeah, I've been obliterating that moon dust stuff because it gives us crystal fuel, and like, as you can see, we're not gonna want for fuel for quite a while. I could also show off on my ship what's up, but I'll worry about that later. Oh, you know what I meant to do? I meant to harvest from the meat vine, and I'm not joking when I say that, because there's a plant in that garden that when you harvest it, it gives you steak, basically, or raw steak it gives you. Where is my stack of raw steak? Unless I canned it already? I might have canned it already. Hey, Greenson, good day, Ray. How are you doing today? No, right here, 35. Boom. Give me that. I'm gonna can that. Still looks delicious. I am the same. I'm very tired as well. That's in part because I've had a long day. Another part because of how fucking hot it is. You've been living off napping. Oh, I can't really take naps, right? If I take a nap, I'm good for quite a while. Like, if I take a 2-hour nap, I'm good for, like, way too long, basically. It really sucks if I go to bed early and wake up early. I'm fucked, because I can't go back to sleep after that, right? Living off naps, that's... Is it unintentional? 4-hour nap every 8 hours. It's funny because different people classify naps as different at different times, right? For me, 4 hours, I'll still classify it as a nap, but it's pushing it, right? You get 5 hours at that point, that's less of a nap, more of you going to bed for 5 hours. From my perspective. Other people have, like I said, 6 hours is a nap for them. Right? You can't get a full 8 hours of sleep. I was figuring that was the case. Wonder why that is. Just one of those things that no matter what you do, you just cannot get your 8 hours. You're recommended. I'm gonna go get more meat. Also, even if it does come out, like, sooner rather than later, I probably won't play Sky Oblivion immediately. I'm probably gonna play Fallout. Wait, no, I said I was gonna play something else before Fallout 4, didn't I? Or did I say fuck it? I don't know. I can't remember right now. Off the top of my head. Give me a seed from you, plant. Nope. Oh, this plant gives us silk fiber. The bracken tree. Okay. Forgot about that, planting it like that. Whatever, we're good. Anyways, meat. Like, one of the things I'm tempted to do is truly just harvest everything, even though I won't be able to collect it all. I need to set up some sort of an automated collection system in order to get this shit the way that I want it to. I need to start upgrading my strength. I've got everything upgraded by a pretty fair amount. Strength is something I need to go for next. Get that leveled up to 5 at least. I want to try to get 10 across the board. The warm weather. Yeah, true. Warm weather does have a tendency, like, there's a scientific thing behind the fact that it actually doesn't allow you to get in, like, if it's too warm, your body apparently won't actually get to that stage of deeper sleep that you need to get more rest, like, to get a better night's rest. Been reading manga. Ooh, any manga in particular you've been reading? Berserk of Gluttony. Berserk I've heard many things about. It's associated with that Berserk, is why I'm bringing it up. I would assume it is. Could be wrong. Do I have... What do I have on my person right now? Hell yeah, I have a bunch more left. Let's go. This is the kind of stuff that I've been doing. Like, I've been doing this primarily both off-stream and on-stream. Just because I want to kind of do a little bit of a literal resource grind. Just so I don't have to do this later. Like, do this now so I can save up and only have to do it in the future. Like, the distant future. It's its own thing. Okay, cool. The gluttony skill. Now, that even makes it a bit more interesting. The fact that they actually have a, like a sin, in quotation marks, as a skill. It's intriguing, I'll say that much. And that's good enough, because all you need to do sometimes is be a little bit interesting in order to get notoriety. Well, I mean, it's a sin skill. I would imagine it would be a... It's funny you say that, steal the stats of the monster he defeats, because I came across a fan fiction recently that has that's using that as its premise for the story. That's kind of funny. Because as soon as you said that, I was like, huh, can't level up, but can steal the stats of other creatures. So is he keeping that skill or trying to keep that skill a secret, or can he not keep that skill a secret? Or is it okay that he has that skill? Because you say it's a mortal sin skill, and I'm like, what exactly does that mean in the context of the world of what you're reading? You know? Like, is that an okay thing? Is that a no-no thing? Trying to keep it generally hidden. Kind of figured when you said mortal sin, but wanted to clarify and make sure, of course. Oh shit, I gotta check the bees. Fuck. I have a couple of drones. Hopefully we have a queen at this point. Well, of course it would be. You cannot have a skill you have to keep secret without that secret getting revealed in a story, especially if you want there to be some sort of a conflict, right? Like, that keeps things interesting, right? Because the more people that know, the more people will learn of the of what's going on, and some of the people that learn of the ability will not be okay with that, so that will cause a conflict. So we've lasted about 45 minutes before the game started to slow down to this point. We're going to have to find a new game to play on Mondays, I believe. Also, why am I still going up? Hello? Hello? I wasn't... Weird. Whatever. We're gonna die, actually. Or we got very lucky. No, we got enough energy so I could press F again and not take fall damage there. This is what I was testing today, basically. Even if I do, I probably will play this more off-stream than on-stream then. Well, I could do it. I really could do it. It would take a little while for me to get used to the idea of not caring about the game. Because... Now, when I say that, it's not that I don't care about the game. It's more along the lines of I don't care how well I'm playing the game. Like, right now, this... Yeah, this is unfortunate. I was really enjoying my playthrough, my stream playthrough. I'll probably leave this to play this a little bit off stream here and there, possibly. But, I don't know. I'll think about what next to play. I'll go through the list. We've got, like, my biggest picks right now, I'm leaning towards Terraria, because on the 25th, we're getting an update for Terraria, so that would be a perfect time to play the Terraria on Mondays. Right? Could also go for RimWorld. RimWorld is going to be getting an update itself sometime in the near future, though. New DLC for RimWorld. So maybe I could wait until the DLC comes out for RimWorld and play that. Well, no. See, it's easy for me to be like, alright, I'm done. I don't care about how good I'm doing. And I could do that easily with a single-player game, but it might be fun to be doing an outdated YouTube blog thing and all of a sudden some jackass invades us. You know? We need to get a... Okay, I've screwed up there. We need to get a watcher thing. Are we talking about Elden Ring Night Ring? Or are we talking about something different? Because, here's the thing. I can't bring myself to do anything co-op on Mondays. Right? And I can say that easily due to the fact that when I'm not focused on the game at all, and when I'm doing co-op, that feels rude. I'm a weird person when it comes to stuff like that. I'm gonna say I can say that easily enough. But, like... If I play Elden Ring on Friday, Saturday, or Sunday, I would be definitely alright with doing a co-op thing. Right? But because it would be the Monday game, I would be less likely to do that. Because, like, take this for an example. I need to go produce that, make that. The mod. Okay, gotcha. Why in the heck do I have... Okay, I thought my plugged-in controller, or not controller, keyboard was messing shit up. Guess not. Whew. I'll think about it, but more than likely we're gonna switch to a game that's similar to this in style, but not so much in practice. The co-op. I mean, yeah, from what I've seen, it definitely seems interesting, and it's up there on things that like would be on my list to do. Huh. Okay, what is that thing called? It's called an observer or something like that, right? What do you mean by cheat on it? Like, No. What the hell is it called? Because the only thing I could think of when I'm thinking of cheats is, like... cheat engine. Okay, yeah, I was gonna say cheat engine. Alright. Got it. Watcher. That's what it's called. Core fragment and iron bars. Keep everything within 20 tiles loaded while away. If turned on. Shuts off when you leave the planet. Avoid overuse will impact performance. Yeah. So we only need one of those for the bees. For now. Core fragments. And was it iron we needed? Yeah, iron bars. Iron bars. Okay. Where the fuck's our iron at? Well, we do not have a lot of iron bars, at least not the lot that I'm seeing. Let's rectify that, shall we? Oh yeah, I got 33 unstable particles. Main reason is because I went to a wasteland and ground all the wasteland dirt to get a lot of uranium. And I mean a lot of uranium. 770 bars of uranium. Or rods, I should say. Plutonium, we have 577. And then the thorium and the neptunium, we got a bunch of as well. I need a switch, possibly? Or will it just work? Like Fallout 76. Does all of this just work if I just slap it there and then click on it? That's a game that I'm thinking I might actually end up playing. Fallout 76. You're getting kind of bored? Yeah. I mean... what kind of game you gonna go for? You gonna go for what you've been playing? That, warrior game. That is the game you've been playing, right? The warrior game? I'm not Well, I could definitely see why you would be getting classified as being bored at that point if you've been reading for that long. Alright. I need a queen to be produced there, like, now, please. So, it should be on, right? Because it is blinking. Yeah, it's blinking. We do have a couple of lone zipper queens, so we should get some queen production. Base production 1. We should have seen a... Whatever. Age of Wonders 4. There we go. Thank you. Pathfinder Wrath of the Righteous. I mean, do you have a plan for both of those games? I mean, this is from my perspective, because when I'm about to play a game, I like to have a little bit of a plan of action before I play that game. Like, what build I'm going to go for. Mind you, this is after my first playthrough. My first playthrough, I love figuring shit out. But after my first playthrough, I like to have a bit of a plan. Always have too many plans in your head. Sounds similar to my style of gaming, realistically. I mean, as long as you're having fun, I say, then you're good. Are we not going to get a produced queen? Whatever. We'll test that out and see if that works. If not, we could always get another lone zipper queen. It'll suck. I think we might have a couple lone... Do we have any lone zippers here? We have drones. And drones. Damn. That's a bit of a shame. 9 runs of both games going. That's wild. I'm a bit more slow-paced when it comes to my runs. Whatever. Hopefully we'll get lucky with a queen, I guess. One of the first times I've seen a queen production rate that high be at 3, and have not seen a queen be produced. Oh, so these motherfuckers can just open the door? Is that it? Okay. Fine. My animals can open the door no longer. Like, who the hell is opening the door? Whatever. No more can they open the door. Yeah. I'm trying to think if I got anything else to go over really quickly. I quickly went over what I played recently. Oblivion, Arenas, Breakout, Infinite, Jurassic World Evolution 2. We didn't do anything in Evolution 2, realistically. We just watched dinosaurs, so that's kind of one of those types, kind of like today. We didn't really do anything here except start queen production on the lone zippers. And I said that off stream, I'm gonna look for more queens in this game. And I probably am, because this game seems to run a bit more like ass when I stream. A lot of games I'm noticing are doing that. Might be because of the mods for this one, because it was running a lot smoother before I modded the hell out of it. This is why it's so easy for me to get a hold of the alien fruits, by the way. Oh, so you technically do gotta play it 10 times to see all 10 basic story paths. I know there are different branches you could do, so technically you could probably... Are there more are there branching story paths you can do for that game? Or no? Is that just me making shit up? Anyways, and then for the foreseeable future, unless I come up with any other alterations, we're gonna be going through and playing Oblivion for the next couple of days. Monday will be, well, Sunday will probably be Mechanicus for a while, like for a whole stream to make up for the Mondays we've missed. And Monday will probably be Terraria. If nothing goes wrong with the update that's supposed to be dropping. Anyways, I wanted to show off how much fuel I have before I do my ending spiel for YouTube and Twitch, because I'm out. I'm done. It's too hot. I gotta get out of my room basically. But yeah, this is our fuel. And yes, I was using hydrogen to kind of reach the end because we have a ridiculous amount of hydrogen. Anyways, yeah, hey, blame the temperature, Ray. Seriously. 33 degrees Celsius. And it feels like 37. So, I'm currently in literally nothing but my underwear, and my underwear is fucking soaking wet right now because of how hot it is. So, yeah, I'm done. And that I hate to break it to you, if it's this hot on certain days, then yeah, no, I'm not going to stream that long, unfortunately. Wintertime streams will definitely get longer. For sure. And I say wintertime, fall, wintertime, when it's cooler, we'll be back to regular scheduled programming. Anyways, hopefully it'll be cooler tomorrow. If not, oh well. The big thing is Friday. I hope it gets a lot cooler on Friday, because I have a couple of planned things for Friday. Anyways, that is going to be it for me for you, YouTube and Twitch. I do hope you enjoyed your stay here at the Kingdom. If you have and haven't already, be sure to become a citizen today via subscribing to this channel as well as my main channel. Links will be down in the description below through all my links. Like so. Oh, wait, no, I'm skipping ahead. Links will be down in the description below if you're watching on YouTube. Exclamation point links like so, as Ray posted. If you're watching on Twitch, be sure to follow me on Twitch. Catch me when I go live at 6 p.m. EST, EDT, Friday through Monday. Invite link to the community Discord, where you can always get the most accurate notifications of whenever I do go live. If I'm going to be a little bit late or early to stream outside of a half hour, or as long as I'm going to be late. As well as whatever else catches your fancy through all my links. Hopefully Friday, that stream, when I come back, will be a bit longer because it'll be a bit cooler. Appreciate you doing the command drops, Ray. And appreciate all y'all chilling, chatting, lurking, all that, watching on YouTube. That's going to be it for me, for y'all. So until next time, take care, and have a good one. Bye-bye.